Today we are going to play as an Irish miner, and the aim is to unite Ireland. So it doesn't really matter what nation from Ireland you choose. I chose Munster because they have a castle and I do not want to siege it. Well, anyway, I'm going to destroy the castle because I don't have enough money to pay for it. And I'm going to do my estates, so I want religious state, primacy of the nobility, and land of commerce. Now, seize land. And let's give other privileges as well. I want oversight by the clergy and religious diplomats. Then I want right of council and supremacy over the crown in the nobility estate, and from burghers I want patronage of the arts and free enterprise. This way I have equilibrium above 50% on every single estate, and now I can summon the diet. Let's choose something that is easy to do. Well, the papal state opinion of Munster is at least 100. That sounds pretty well. Now let's buy indulgence for my sins, and that should boost their opinion of us by quite a lot. Let's also try to improve relations with them, because I want to get an alliance with them. That would be optimal to get free papal influence. And let's use the second diplomat to build spy network in Desmond, because I will attack them first, obviously, because there is nobody else I could attack anyway. As for rivals, I'm just going to rival everybody that has rivaled me. I also want to put national focus to administrative power to get as much admin power as possible to maybe boost stability in the future and get administrative technology as fast as possible. As you can see, my spy network is at 7.45, which is nearly at half of what I need to get a claim, so I'm going to get free company, so they have their morale full before I attack Desmond. I'm going to use some of my administrative power to boost stability. And a comet was sighted, so I lose the stability that I bought anyway, so that's kind of unfortunate. It is what it is though. Now my spy network is big enough, so I can fabricate a claim, and as you can see, the morale of Free Company is nearly full, so might as well elect my leader as a military commander, and let's attack this one. Well, first let's recall the diplomat, and now I can attack this one. They are also allied with Offaly. I don't really care about Offaly because I cannot take their land anyway. Let's stag wipe their troops. And now, okay, I didn't stag wipe them for some reason, but now I will, I think, because they have no morale. Nice. Now let's put our ships into the St. George Channel, so I get a blockade going on, and that will boost my siege modifier. At least I won't have -2 siege modifier because I don't blockade their ports. Now all I have to do is wait until the siege is over. As I'm at war and I have a free diplomat, I'm going to build a spy network in Ormond just to get a claim on them. And unfortunately I won't be able to get an alliance with the Pope, no matter how much I try, because they have too many diplomatic relations. And the siege of Cork is over, and I'm not even going to siege Offaly down because there is no point. I would love to send a peace deal to them. Let's recall my diplomat from the Papal State. So let's see if I can send them a peace deal. I still cannot. So maybe if I stack wipe them. Now they don't have any army, and Desmond has unconditionally surrendered, so let's send a peace deal. Obviously core everything up, and now that I have big enough spy network, let's create a claim in Ormond and attack them. They are allied with Sligo, which is cool because I can take them both on at the same time. So well, let's wait for a Casus Belli, take Ormond Casus Belli, and let's stag wipe their army. Okay, now let's stag wipe Sligo's army, but first I will have to get military access through Offaly. And now that I have military access, I can go and stag wipe their army. Okay, it's not a stack wipe yet, but soon it will be because they have no morale. And nice. Now I'm going to send the free company into Sligeage, just so they cannot create new troops. Honestly, it's better to first siege down Sligo because then Ormond would unconditionally surrender and I would lose war exhaustion. I'm also going to improve my relations with France so I can get them as my ally. And as you can see, England has pretty much won the war against Scotland, which actually might help me to get the rest of Ireland except Pale. Okay, and I'm pretty lucky that Kildare attacked Offaly, because now I don't have to wait until the truce would end. And now that the war is over, I can piece them out one by one to get the most amount of ducats possible. Obviously core everything up and finish the mission. Now I have claims on my neighbors, so might as well attack Kildare first. And there was a revolt in Cork, so might as well deal with the rebels first, as I have Kildare sieged down. And now I will have to wait until my troops recover. And my troops haven't recovered fully yet, but I still need to defend the castle. As I will be the defender, I won't get any crossing penalty. As you can see, Kildare has the crossing penalty -1. And we won the battle pretty easily, so let's just stack wipe their armies. I mean, potentially stack wipe. They still have plenty of troops, so probably it won't be a stack wipe. So I will just follow them until it is a stack wipe. And now they have no armies, so I'm just going to siege Tyrone down. I'm not going to get Sligeage back yet, just so they don't unconditionally surrender. And I completely forgot that I have a free merchant, so let's just send him to Sefi. France has just won the war against the English, and they released Meth as a kingdom, so let's build a spy network there, so I can take this land for me. Now that the war is over, I'm going to piece them out one by one to get the most amount of ducats, just like the first time around. Again, core everything up. And Ulster is allied with England, which really sucks for me. But it's okay, I will just have to build up my navy, and then I will probably be able to fight the English. And Leinster is allied with England as well, so I cannot take their land. But Tyrconnell and Thomond are allied with each other, so I might as well attack them and get their land. Oh, I can pretty much get Ulster because Ulster is allied with Clanricarde, and that means I can attack Clanricarde and don't call Ulster as a co-belligerent in the war and just, well, win the war and take Ulster for myself. And that would be really helpful in a potential war with England. But for that, first I need France as my ally, and potentially even Denmark as my ally. So let's attack Clanricarde and Ulster. So let's go into war. Stack wipe their army. Now stack wipe Ulster's army. Even though their army is pretty strong. And now send half of my troops into Clanricarde, or at least, honestly I don't need to send half of my troops, but I just need to send one stag into Clanricarde, or Connacht, so they cannot recruit new soldiers. And I have a big enough spy network to fabricate a claim in Mide, so let's do that. And this way I have a casus belli against Meth. And now that I occupy Ulster, I'm going to get their land for me. And as there are some rebels that have spawned, I need to deal with them. So let's send my army there. And England is attacking Thomond, which is not cool. But that actually means that I will have to find England anyway, so it's okay. And after I win this war against Clanricarde, I probably am not going to take the land from them, but I will just humiliate them and take money from them. and that way I will get this age bonus, humiliate rival. And so England have taken Thomond as their land. It's called Limerick now. That means that I will have to fight them anyway. I'm going to use some of my admin power to reduce inflation. And now as I am winning the war against Connacht, I'm going to humiliate them and get some money from them. And England will probably attack them because they have a permanent claim on that province. So I probably won't have to wait until the truce ends. So let's now attack Meath. Even though I have some rebels that I should have taken care of first, but let's take care of them now. And as I said, England are now at war with Clan Ricard. And I could get a royal marriage with Denmark, so I did that, and I will get an alliance right when I finish this war. Now that the war is over, I'm going to send a peace treaty. And now there is only Tyrconnell, and I will have to build a spy network there because I don't have my missions completed. So let's prepare for the war with England. Let's sell some titles, let's seize land. Now get a loan from the burghers. And now I have 289 ducats. And I'm going to use those to build galleys. And I don't have enough sailors. And I'm only building 11 galleys. So I'm going to disband my ships that I have right now. If I can click on them. Why can't I click on them? Okay, now I can click on them. I'm going to disband them. I got back some sailors. And I'm going to create more galleys. So now that I've got an alliance with Denmark, I have an alliance with France as well. And I'm going to curry favors with both of my allies. So now that I have big enough spy network to fabricate a claim, I'm going to go into war with Tyrconnell, as they have no allies. And after a stack wipe, I just finish the siege. And as I have a lot of army tradition, I'm going to recruit a general. And now that the war is over, I'm just going to send the peace deal to them. And I have a free diplomat right now, so I'm going to curry favors with Denmark. And now that I have enough favors with France, which is 10, I can improve my relations with the Pope again, because I have a mission to improve relations with the Papal State. Might as well buy indulgence for that. And I'll try again to get an alliance with them. So let's hope they turn friendly towards me after I improve my relations with them. And I also have enough reform progress to get a new privilege, and I'm going to go with yearly army tradition. And as the Free Company has no men in reserve, I'm going to disband them. But having disbanded them, I will need to create my own army, so let's recruit some soldiers. And I'm also going to decrease autonomy in every single province. Well, I can do it from here. I want to decrease autonomy in every single province, because that should improve my economy, and that will obviously spawn rebels, but that is honestly okay because I'll get some army tradition from that. I'm also going to get morale of armies from the Pope for 20 years. And now that I have so much military power, I'm going to get military tech 6, because England has only military tech 5. And that way, I might be able to beat them in a war. And as I have created enough galleys, I have like 25 or something like that, let's see. I have 23 galleys right now, with 2 on the way. I might be able to hold the Irish Sea for myself, especially with the help of Denmark and France. So if I go to war, I can call both Denmark and France should deal with Castile and Portugal, and I'll just deal with England. So now that I have so many ships, let's put them into the Irish Sea. And let's attack England by the conquest of Connacht or Limerick, one of those. So first let's kill the troops in Leinster. Let's leave one stack of soldiers there and select this unit. And let's siege down England. So Norway has come to help with their soldiers. And as you can see, England is not attacking me at the sea. So I probably should have naval superiority, especially with Denmark's help. I chose England as my war target because I want to get war reps from them. War reps and the land. But Castile is destroying France because France is using all of their troops to get Calais. Okay, so France as of now is winning the battles because I guess their troops are just too strong. But now it looks like they're going to lose this battle. Yeah, and they have lost. I can peace out Leinster, so might as well take the ducats and the land. That way I have finished the mission, which doesn't really give me anything because I already have claims everywhere. And there are some separatists that I have to deal with, which is okay. I am not going to use my Diplo power to get Diplomatic Technology 6 because I don't have Renaissance. It seems like France is doing alright. They have bought a lot of new units, and that is exactly what I needed from them. I need them to win, so England doesn't have any war score. Finally, I have enough war score that honestly I might wait a little bit because France is doing too good and I might as well peace out Castile. Maybe I can get some money from Castile as well. Some war reps or something. We will see. Might as well use France to my advantage. I'm also going to get forgive usury from the Pope to have some help with my loans. And I have enough administrative power to get my first idea slot, and I'm going with exploration. And obviously I have way too much diplomatic power right now, so might as well get some colonists and explorers. But for that, I will obviously have to build some barks, and I don't have ducats for that, so I will have to wait until I finish this war. And now we occupy the capital province of Castile, so might as well get some money from them. I will only get 20 ducats, which is okay. France is going to get the money, but I'm going to get the war reps from them, which is amazing. That should boost my income by quite a bit. And now there is only England in the war. So I can get all the money from them, and I might as well... Well, I guess I'm only going to get the money and war reps because I cannot take any more land from them because I don't have any force in the area, unfortunately. And I don't think I want to fight them on their land. So this way, it should be pretty good. Honestly, France is getting all the ducats, but it is what it is. And now I own all of the Ireland, which was the goal. So I got the Unite the Clans and Beyond the Pale, which gives me claim on the Wales, the Isles, and Highlands area. But this should be enough for this episode. If you want to see more, I will see you next time.